Hi and welcome. My name's Tolan and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to look at the idea of sorting. We'll discuss the idea of sorting in ascending order, that of A to Z, that of descending order, that of Z to A, and then we'll look at an idea of how to sort multiple criteria. First, say, sorting by last name and then sorting by first name, or first sorting by salary and then by department. So if that's interesting to you, go ahead and join us in this video. All right, if you want to follow along, go ahead and download the exercise file 06.01. You can find a link to this file or a link to download this file in the description portion of this video. So on this exercise file, that of 06.01, we have an example of an employee reference sheet. So maybe we have a company, let's call this company Tech Company, and we have things like an employee ID, the individual's first name, surname, or I guess what you might call family name, hire date, salary, department, and email. Now, what if we want to sort these items or organize them, say, in alphabetical order? Now, if you want to do that, you could potentially do it manually, but there's actually a function or a tool within Microsoft Excel that will allow you to do this quite quickly. Now, the tool that we're going to use is called Sort and Filter. And the way that you can get to this tool is first put your active cursor in the column that you want to sort. So let's say we want to sort by surname or last name. Then you can either go here on the Home tab, and once you're on the Home tab, you go to the Editing section and then Sort and Filter. Click Sort and Filter, and then you can sort A to Z or to Z to A. Or, as a second option, you could again place your cursor here in the cell that you'd like to sort, and then you can go, I believe it's to the Data tab. And then on the Data tab, you would go to the Sort and Filter group. And you could either click here, you could sort A to Z, here you could sort Z to A, or here you could click Sort. I'm gonna do this on the Home tab. So we'll go Home and then Sort and Filter. And let's say that I wanna sort it in A to Z. So I wanna sort it from the lowest to the highest. In this case, it would be alphabetical order. So this person's last name is Abdu. This is Jack Abdu. And so you can see that it goes A, C, D, so on and so forth. Now, I'm going to go ahead and undo that, and let's make sure that when we're sorting information, that information is sorted correctly. So we want to make sure that all of these individuals have their names and their salaries and things kept together, right? So again, let's go here, let's go to the Home tab, let's go to Sort A to Z. And then when we look at that, okay, this is James Auberly, or Amberly, I guess, and engineering, and he has the same email. What about Yvonne? Okay, Yvonne has his or her information there, and it looks like it was sorted correctly. So when you do the action of sorting, as long as there are no gaps, either no gaps in terms of columns or no gaps of rows, the information will be sorted correctly. So let's say that because there's now a gap here, a blank gap, if we were to then sort things in reverse alphabetical order, meaning Z to A, if we were to click in here and we were to go to Sort and Filter, Z to A, you'll notice that because there's a blank column here, Microsoft Excel doesn't recognize what we were trying to do. It essentially thinks that this here is one range and then this here is a second range. Whereas before, when there was no gap, this is one single range. So in essence, what we're saying is that when you want to sort something, make sure that you have a continuous range and that everything in your desired selection would be sorted. So what if we wanted to go ahead and sort it by criteria? Like, let's see who makes the most money or has the highest salary and then who has the lowest. So first we sorted by surname. Now let's go ahead and sort by salary. So in order to do that, we could click in salary. We could come up here and we could go sort largest to smallest. And then we'd see that Tom Matthews makes the most, followed by Yvonne, and at the bottom of the food chain is Jack. Okay, now what if we wanted to sort by multiple criteria? What if we wanted to say sort by individuals who have different departments. So we could sort that. We could go, let's sort A to Z in departments. Okay, now we have departments, but you notice that the individuals here have salaries from highest to lowest. What if we wanted it to be the case that it's sorted by department and then by salary? So if that were the case, then we could come here and we would go to sort and filter. We would go to custom sort, and then let's first sort by department like we've done here, and we'll go A to Z, so alphabetical order, and then we would add a level. And the second level, the second criteria we want to sort by, here is the higher, or I guess the salary. So let's go salary, and then let's go smallest to largest. So what this is going to do is it's going to first give us customer relations like we have here, and then engineering and finance in alphabetical order, and then it's going to put the individual salary. So everyone in customer relations will have the smallest salary first, going to the largest salary in that department. So if we hit OK, you notice what happens. We still have it sorted in in departments. So customer relations, engineering, finance, marketing, and operations, that is still alphabetical order. And then this criteria here is things like the lowest salary to the highest salary for that department, the lowest salary to the highest salary, so on and so forth. So there's different ways that you can go about sorting data. In this video, we covered a couple of them. So the first would be to click anywhere in the cell, say that we wanted to sort by last name. We could come up here in the Home tab to sort and filter, and then filter in that way. Secondly, we could come to say department. We could go to data and then either click sort A to Z, sort Z to A, or click sort Z to A. The third way that we hadn't quite discussed but would also be a possibility is you can click in the column that you want to sort, you right click, and then you would go to sort, and then sort newest to oldest, let's say. So that too would be a possibility. The last thing that I'd like to emphasize is that if we were to have a blank column and we were then to sort our information, the data is going to be jumbled in a way that's not useful. So we sort Z to A, and because there's a blank gap here, Microsoft Excel will not consider this part right here attached to this range, so then it get all jumbled. So I'm gonna hit Control Z, and that covers our discussion on sorting. In our next video, we're going to look at how to insert subtotals within an active worksheet. So join us for that in the next video, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.